I love being an apple farmer.
Oh my God, this is a grapefruit. How humiliating. Sheesh.
That's fantastic.
Phenomenal.
Cheers, Dave.
Nick.
Welcome to Farm to Fork. I'm Nick Benninger. Farm to Fork is made possible with the generous support of Explore Waterloo Region. For a comprehensive guide on where to eat and what to see and do in the area, visit explorewaterloo.ca. Today, I'm in beautiful West Montrose, Ontario, where I'm meeting Robert and Lisa Shuh. Robert is a former conductor who now orchestrates operations at his apple farm with an ensemble of seasonal agricultural workers from Jamaica. The Shuhs are agro-adventurers who switched to apples in 2013,
That first winter was just brutally cold.
betting them to be a viable crop.
We wondered if we had perhaps made a significant error.
Now, their gamble is finally paying off.
It's going very well now.
Hi guys, you must be Lisa and Robert.
Nice to meet you.
Nick, great to meet you.
Hi, Nick. Good to meet you. Welcome to Shuh Orchards.
Thank you.
It's owned by the Shuh family here. We planted this orchard 10 years ago. It's on 50 acres just outside the village of West Montrose, where the covered bridge is. We've got 62,000 trees here in the orchard. We've got Honeycrisp, Gala, and Ambrosia apples here. Our staff in this orchard comes from Jamaica, and they are here on the Seasonal Agriculture Worker Program. They are absolutely spectacular people.
They are integral to the success of our operation here. When the pandemic started, I really thought about the isolation that these guys were feeling. And that's when we started to do team dinners. We just tried to be very intentional about learning more about them and their families.
You know guys, I think I can hear the Jamaican workers out there. Can we get out in the orchard and see what everybody's up to?
Sure thing, hop in.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Nick, I'd like you to meet my son, Tim.
Tim, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Timothy is really keen on the marketing side of things, whether that's an expanded fruit stand, perhaps events at the farm.
I spearhead the consumer-facing sales, so whether it's the stand at the end of the lane there, or just dreaming about future, selling the apples for more than just a bare commodity. I think that there's a lot of potential for event hosting, weddings, cidery.
This place is gorgeous. The rows that just seem to go on forever, the beautiful apples. It immediately struck me as an amazing venue for weddings or anything like that.
Well, I've got to excuse myself, Nick. Got to go back to picking apples. Great
Right
to
on.
meet you.
Well, it's great meeting you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
So Robert, these apples are gorgeous. These are like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs apples. What kind are we standing amongst here?
This is a block of Gala apples. In the orchard we have Gala and Honeycrisp and Ambrosia. Most of our trees here are Gala. We've got about 35,000 of them. The apple we're the most proud of is the Honeycrisp here. We really grow outstanding Honeycrisp apples here. If you take Honeycrisp apples for applesauce, there's no added sugar necessary.
Really?
It's just spectacular all on its own.
Robert's little tidbit about Honeycrisp making the perfect applesauce, that's got my wheels turning. Now I've got to find a spice that'll complement it perfectly.
It's bulged out here just above the ground.
Yep.
And that's where the graft union was. So below here, it's a completely unrelated variety of apple tree. And then it's a Gala from here up. So what's down there has tremendous resistance to a number of challenges, and the Gala tree itself would not have those all on its own. But when it's a blend of the two genetics, then it's suitable to grow and to produce fruit for it.
That's quite something. Very cool.
It's very different from Grandpa's orchard.
Yeah. This looks like a good one. Is there a special technique to picking apples?
That's a great looking apple. You got a good eye for this, Nick.
Thank you.
So the picking technique is eye to the sky. So that's called the eye, and you go up and then give a little twist and a pull.
All right, I'll do that. So eye to the sky.
Nick, I'd like to take you to introduce you now to Dave, our farm manager.
Amazing, I'd love to meet him.
Great. Dave came to us in 2016. Quickly demonstrated himself to have considerable leadership skill and just being a real student of agriculture. Dave is our farm manager.
Hi,
Dave, this is Nick.
Great to meet you, Dave.
Nice to meet you too, Nick.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
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 As the farm manager, what are your day-to-day roles?
We are now in harvest, so We have to make sure that each crew is doing exactly what are they supposed to do. Yeah.
And this is where you call home for the summer?
Yeah, this is a home away from home.
Yeah. You guys liking it so far?
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a peek inside. Can we go in?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Amazing.
Okay, so this is our living area. And we have a nice sitting room here, our dining table here. That's our kitchen. That's our freezer where we store our stuffs. Yeah.
And I noticed some pretty heavy duty equipment here. You've got some pretty big speakers, nice little DJ setup over there.
Yeah, that's just for passing time sometime
Right
when you're
on.
finished working.
Well, Dave, thanks a lot for giving me the tour. I think I'd like to get outside and pick some apples. Can we do that?
Okay, that's fine. And it was nice to have you here.
You know, after getting a tour of the housing and talking to David and feeling that Jamaican culture that's alive throughout the whole property, I'm inspired to bring some of that into my dish this afternoon, and I think I know just the group of spices to do it.
Well, David, I understand you've brought me here to do some work. There's a rather complicated machine behind me that's got me a little bit scared. What exactly do you have me doing out here?
I want you to pick some apples today. Now I'm going to show you how this machine works.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay, so now you're picking, you're feeding the conveyor, and it's taking it to the bin in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing great, Nick.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh man, that's the best one of the day.
Okay, Nick, you did a good job, but I think your day job suits you much better.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe I deliver the apples, I get them in the kitchen, and I can take them from there.
yes, I think that's more suits your.
Awesome. Well,
Okay.
thank you for letting me play here and get to know the job a little bit.
Okay, you're most welcome.
They let me pick apples with them. I got up on that machine. It was pretty rad. They were pretty kind to me and they told me I did a good job, but I think my time's better spent in the kitchen. I'm going to be cooking with all three varieties of apples. I'm going to use them in different ways to highlight their strengths, and I'm going to make some jerk chicken for the boys. The honey crisps are really good for applesauce, and we don't need any sugar to add to them. Next thing I'm going to add is a little lemon juice and a little lemon zest. We need some of that brightness and some of that acidity to make the dish really work. And there we go. We've got our back attached chicken legs, and then we've got our jerk spice. I think they'll be pretty impressed with it. I'm going to incorporate 2 different apples into this salad. The gala apples, I'm going to cut up into medallions and give them a light grill. We're just going to put some salt on them, throw some oil in, then just a little toss, and then we'll go over to our grill with these guys. All right, it's time to get to the other apple component of our salad. We've got our ambrosia apples. They had that beautiful, sweet, juicy bite to them. I'm leaving them raw. Give them a toss every time. I'm gonna add one more citrus element, and it's gonna be this orange. Oh my God, this is a grapefruit. How humiliating. It's still gonna work. It's gonna be perfect. Sheesh. And then I've just got a variety of greens. Here we have it, our beautiful salad. I'm gonna set this aside on our table because we're getting ready for the group to come on down. All right, I wanna check our applesauce. Let's see where we're at. Oh wow, that's awesome. The fragrance and the perfume of those apples is just outstanding. Oh, that's really good. It's absolutely delicious.
I'm gonna have 2 sauces here. We're doing a cilantro broken yogurt sauce.
This chicken's starting to look really good. The aromatics coming off this spice blend, and that chicken gets really nice and crispy skin. And of course, that wood smoke is just gonna blend in perfectly with it. My chicken's just about cooked. I'm cutting these guys up. I can see the boys heading on down for dinner. I'm excited to feed them.
All right, this looks fantastic.
I think you're gonna be pretty happy. I used every one of the apples you guys grow. You've got your apple onion salad, you've got your applesauce, we've got a broken yogurt little vinaigrette here, and then you got your jerk chicken, your white boy jerk chicken, so be kind to me, please. Come on in, guys, help yourselves.
All right, looking forward to it.
Go deep, pasta, go deep.
Pasta.
And we got some beers for you guys too.
Oh,
Go
that's
deep,
great.
pasta.
Great Jamaican beer.
Go deep, go deep. Lids, go deep.
Well, guys, how was that food?
That's fantastic.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Good,
Great,
good.
great.
I know it's probably not very authentic, but it do okay.
Yes, great.
I want to thank you guys for having me here and teaching me out the apples. I did really learn a lot about not just how they grow and the hard work that goes into them, but you know, the way they can be used and highlighted individually. So it was a ton of fun for me, and I think here at Shuh Orchards, you guys have a really special thing between the beautiful aesthetic of the farm and the collaborative relationship and just obviously the apples. So I hope you're proud of what you do. I can tell that you are, and I just want to thank you for letting me be part of it.
Thanks, Nick. It's been fantastic having you here, and you make us proud of our apples with what you did for the meal here.
Awesome.
Really appreciate it.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, cheers to good food and good friends. Cheers, guys.